CBAI.
Hey, my name is Cam. You are watching CBAI. Thanks for tuning in today. What we're going to be doing today is learning how to make a duet in Suno. Big shout out to my subscriber Simple Tech AI for requesting this video. Thank you so much for giving me the idea to go out and try and do this. Uh, as you can see over in my Suno here, I've got my workspace and I've been doing some testing. So I have a decent amount of songs here, and there's actually more that I just deleted. So I've been testing this out, and what I can tell you is that there's definitely not one way to make this happen, and that I'm still learning how to make this, but let me show you some tips I have that I found to make a duet successfully, and hopefully this will help you out with your prompting and making your music as well. So I'm trying something a little bit different today. I actually created a snazzy little slide deck here. So let's get into that, right? How to make a duet. Got my fancy title here. Uh, how we're gonna go through this video today is I'm gonna talk about some general principles that I found while doing the testing to try to get Suno to create duets, and then I'm gonna give you some specific tips. Uh, Part of this is also I don't want to go through and do a lot of editing in my video, so I'm hoping this will make it easier. And then lastly, we'll do some demos and analysis of the songs that I found that were successful. I'm thinking two or three here. We'll go through and look at them. So let's hop into the general principles here. Number one is that what a duet is, it's really anything that's a performance that features two different people. So that could be two singers, two instrumentalists, or two dancers, etc. And when you're writing a duet, whether it's in traditional writing music or using Suno, there are virtually unlimited avenues of creativity that you could go down. So don't feel like there's only one way to do this because as I just said, a duet, all that means is that it's featuring two performers, right? So I think traditionally in music, we would probably think that a duet mainly would be a male and a female singer singing about each other or love or something like that. But there could be a lot of other kinds of duets as well. So don't feel like you're stuck that there's only one way to do it or that there's only one specific structure you have to follow with the song that goes ABC order or whatever. The next thing will tell you that as doing this, it's a lot of experimentation. It's not an exact science with Suno, especially with duets. So far, I have had mixed success with it, and you might have to burn through a lot of credits to get what you like, but I'm hoping that this video will help shorten and reduce the number of credits you have to burn by giving you some things that I found that did produce some decent results and were a little bit more reliable. Uh, Lastly, as I've said, it's a roll of the dice with Suno. Even if you get it to do a duet, even if you get it to have a male, for example, in my case, I've been trying to do just male and female vocals to keep it, kind of like rein in what I'm trying to do. Um, it is really a roll of the dice what you get. It's like a lot of times you'll get a success, like Suno will create a duet, but it won't do like every single thing that you told it to do in every single spot. It's still like is making its music up, kind of with like, I mean, I know it's not a human, but the so-called intelligence is doing its thing, and it kind of goes with its own way sometimes. So those are my general principles to remember. Let's jump into some tips here. So number one, I think it's a good idea in Suno and in the AI music is if you pick a duet-friendly genre. So for example, I'm not familiar with a lot of like death metal having duets. That would be really weird. Someone's probably tried it, but you're gonna be better off, I think, if you pick such genres as pop, R&B, and country music, and there's a lot of those sing-songy genres are gonna probably classical too. Those are gonna give you you're probably gonna have an easier time getting a duet to actually work by get putting it into the AI versus picking a genre where it's uncommon that that's a thing. And that principle applies at Suno in general. It's harder um, if something is rare in the genre, it's going to be a little bit tricky for you to get that to come out when you're trying it as well. Not impossible, but that being said, um, another tip I have that's concrete you can use is in your style of music prompt, you in addition to putting in whatever the genre styles and like the expressive things like ambient or upbeat or whatever, you can try using duet, male and female duet and variations of that, would depending on what kind of duet you want, maybe female and female or whatever, if like you were trying to do that. And You can put these in more than one time. I will tell you that a couple of times I tried and I put duet in there, like, because it's a short word, I can fit it in that prompt a lot. I put it in there like 15 times, and then it just got really weird. It started going duet, 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 like for the music, even though I didn't put the word duet in the song. It started just saying like I broke its brain or something. It was kind of funny, but not what I was going for. So that was a fail. So use it, but don't like type it in the entire prompt, or it'll go haywire. Lastly, this was the best thing I've tried so far that worked. It's kind of weird. At the very beginning of your lyrics prompt, put this in right here. So you're going to go do a left bracket, asterisk, asterisk, and then whatever the directions you want it to be. It doesn't have to literally be what I wrote. But the key thing is to remember, almost like if you're thinking like a programmer or something, this left bracket, asterisk, asterisk, instructions, and then right, asterisk, asterisk, right bracket, and then hit the enter button. So whatever, hit enter, and then put a equals 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 under, or something like that. It doesn't have to literally be exactly how I structured this, but this did work. And then, so for me, I put in to tell Suno this song is a duet featuring one male vocalist and one female vocalist. And then that helped a lot with it. And then you put these brackets to kind of like tell it, okay, these are my instructions, but here's now I'm actually writing my real lyrics prompt. So we'll get into and show you how well that worked for me later. And I have a couple more tips for you. When you're actually writing your lyrics, use descriptive meta tags. So, for example, if you, in verse 1 you wanted it to be the female singer that's featured in that verse, write it like this, like something to the effect of verse 1 dash female singer. I've also found out that in my second recommendation here is if you do this in your lyric prompts, you do left brackets, star star, tag, whatever your tag is. So let's pretend it's like verse 1, like that. So you do something like this, and then star star colon, and then add whatever your directions would be here. So for example, you would type in like verse 1, female singer only, or whatever, like that, you know. And then, so that does seem, I've learned this from some other people. I wish I could tell you off the top of my head which ones in Suno did this, but I can't remember. Um, but if you do it like this, it seems to help the AI like really, really, really understand. It's like you're giving exclamation points to tell it this is what the section of the song is, and then this is what I want that section to sound like. So I'm starting to do that, and it seems to work well. Uh, Lastly, this was not that effective. I'm just throwing it out there as something you could try as like a last resort, so to speak, if it's not working right. But you could take, if you liked the music that you already have, let's say you like the song, you like the singing and everything, but maybe like only the male singer singing it in this example, and you wanted it to have a male and female singer, you could try doing a cover and then cover the song, and then in the music style prompt put in something like male and female duet 3 times or something like that. And then that's kind of mixed. I did have try that, and it kind of sort of helped make the song a little better. And I think that's what I finally got, like a voice to come into a song I wanted. But try that one as well. And then let's see here. Let's just jump into it. I know you don't want to just watch a PowerPoint. If you have a if you have a working person, you're probably sick of looking at those. So let's get into it. I'm going to minimize this, do the demos. So the first demo I want to show you, so made up some lyrics. When I'm doing the testing, I like to make them simple, and this is the most successful one I got to do a duet that really like weaved in a male and a female voice back and forth. When all of my duet testing, I try to do the duet between a male singer and a female singer. I didn't try to do any other combination, so keep that in mind. So here's my let's see if you can see it here. Okay, you can. So it's called Got That Fire, and I use City Pop. If you see my videos, I'm a big fan of using that in Suno. It's really enjoy that. It's just something I personally like. So my prompt was city 70s Japanese city pop. Then immediately I did the next prompt, male and female duet, and then I added some additional style indications, and then I actually added male and female duet in there a couple more times at the end there. And then ignore this part. This is what I added after. This is not part of my actual real lyrics. This is the only way I know to add notes in Suno. I don't. Hopefully they'll add that to a way to add notes, but they don't have it right now. So um, this song, when I'll try to talk about short, and then we'll just listen to it. This song was the most successful I've had. It didn't exactly follow my meta tags, but it did integrate the two singers the most together. So I did. This is the one that I used that star star thing at the very beginning with the little three equals. So remember this one. This is the I think the key that really helped. And then you'll also notice here that I did use the asterisks for all of my song structure tags. I tried that, and then from there, let's see. Yeah, so I did that, and then I think we'll just go through and listen to this whole song. I am gonna put timestamps in here, so if you don't want to listen to the whole thing, you just got the idea. You want to click through the videos and save time. You can do that as well. So check down in the description for timestamps, so you can go quickly between sections if you like. Let's give this a listen and let's check it out. Scoot over here. Even better, let's pull it up so we can see the whole thing here. All right.
Alright, baby, now you got that fire. You got it, baby. Oh, you got the fire. You got the red hot flame burning bright. You know you got it now. I got the fire. You got it, baby. Boy, you got the fire. Red hot flame burning now. Yeah, you gotta get to burning now. Got that fire. Girl, you got that fire. You got that red hot flame burning bright. You know you got it now. You got that fire. You got that got it, baby. Boy, you got that fire. You got that red hot flame burning bright. You know you got it now. You got that fire. You got it, baby. Boy, you got that fire. Red hot flame burning now. Yeah, you gotta get the burning now. Got that fire, baby, baby. Girl, you got that fire. You got the red hot flame burning bright. You know you got it now. Got that fire. You got that do. You got it, baby. Boy, you got the fire. You got that red hot flame, burn it bright. You know you got it now. Alright, baby.
All right, so that was the best one. As you, if you were paying attention closely, it did not follow every single tag that I did, but I liked how it came out. It's goofy, kind of a goofy song. I really like writing these scat vocals in here when I can't think of, like, I don't have the energy, but I want to test the song, and they usually end up super catchy, so that worked. But you can see that really in this last section, it only said "All right, baby, now," and it kind of had some ooze, but it just kind of went wild with it, and it brought some old lyrics in, and so yeah, it was not doing exactly what I said, but I do like how it came out. So the main thing is that this is the best one, and this tag you use up here was really, I found that that was a good, it helped out pretty well. Okay, so that was number one. Uh, the other one, let's pull this up, as I did the same lyrics, but I did a different musical prompt. So that one is kind of interesting. Remember I said at the end of my slides there that if you use the cover feature, so you might be able to get something that's decent. So this one is the same lyrics. So I'm doing my testing here. You could try this as well, but I did R&B instead, and I tried adding in like Moog synth and these West Coast whistle and all these things. So I used pretty much the same lyrics, but as you can see, I hadn't tried that trick where you use the star star and there are the asterisks. So this one was okay. It didn't work out quite as well, but let's just listen to a little bit. We won't do the whole thing. We'll just click through. But what I did, excuse me, what I did with it is once you've got your lyrics, let's say you like the song, but it didn't have enough of the one of the voices you liked, you could go to dot dot dot, go to create, and then do cover song, and then just cover it. And so what I did with the cover version of it is I just typed in male and female duet 3 times, and it was a partial success. So let's listen to a little bit of the original. So this is the original one. You can tell here from the cover.
Baby, 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 alright, baby. Yeah. Got that fire. Ooh, you got it, baby. You got that fire. You got that red hot flame, burn it bright. You know you got it now. Got that fire. Ooh, you got it, baby. You got that fire. Red hot flame, burn it now. Yeah, gotta get the burning now. Got that fire.
Okay, so that was the original, and then let's do the this is the original, and then this is the covered version. So that one still did work. I still get a duet out of it, but let's try this one.
Ooh, baby, baby, baby. All right, baby. Now, got that fire. Ooh, you got it, baby. You got that fire. You got that red hot flame, burn it bright. You know you got it now. Got that fire. Ooh, you got it, baby. You got that fire. Red hot flame, burn it now. Yeah, gotta get the burn now. Got that fire, baby, baby, burn.
So really, I guess what that one did was it. Oh, I had some notes here. So the female and the male singer were trading off singing more in this one. The duet does work. You can hear the male voice as the main singer, and there's some harmonizing with the female singer. And then I added some notes here, so you could try this too if you like. These are not my lyrics. These are just what I added after the song to track it. But this one did okay. But again, the one I showed you before is the one that was the best. So you could try these tricks and then try this cover thing. That might get you what you want. And then I tried another genre, different lyrics. These are pretty cheesy lyrics. I used the classic lyric generation model to just basically write me a something like write me a love song about that's a duet about being on the beach or something like that. And I tried it with 2 genres primarily. One was R&B. So this is how I did this one. I just typed in R&B a bunch. I'm into this Moog synth sound, acoustic guitar, finger snaps. I just try to add stuff, and then I just wanted to take out flute. I didn't want flute to be in there, so because the next version of the song had flute, and I didn't like it. So um, in this one, I did not. This is actually earlier on in my testing process. So this one I just used verse one male singer, verse two female singer, chorus is duet, verse three is a duet, and then I tried using that star star thing just in one section. And this is something you can try. I tried male and female singers trade off parts, and then for the part that I wanted to be the male singer, I put it in parentheses instead of brackets, and the female singer, the same thing. And then I have a chorus, and then I didn't specify, and this chorus I wanted it duet. And then I have a fade out, which is no music, no singing. And then I did female singer with melismatic. Melismatic means you sing lots and lots of notes, but only one sound, like oh, or whatever, like that. And then the same thing with the male singer. And then I have a duet here. I tried to get it to say like they were singing in harmony or something. So again, this was earlier on. And then with this song, what happened was the verse one, the male did sing, then the female did sing. The duet was working in the chorus. Verse three, it did not produce a duet, it just went to the female singing, even though I told it to make it a duet. At the bridge, both singers sang together, but it didn't have them trade off the lines. And then chorus two, the male sang it, and then chorus three and four was a successful duet. And then at the very end on the melismatic, or what have you, only one voice was singing it, and you couldn't really tell if it was a male or a female, even though I wanted it to have one section female, one section male. So again, like I said, this is roll of the dice. Let's give this one a listen. This was good enough that I want to show you the whole song. So again, if you don't want to listen to an entire song, check down in the description and you can click forward to the next section. So we'll listen to this one.
Sand beneath our toes, salt in the air. Sunset painting skies, hearts laid bare. Shells and starfish whisper sweet delight. Crashing waves, leaning close, holding tight. Your laugh echoes mixing with the surf. In this paradise I found my worth. Hands entwined, our footprints in the sand. Every glance a promise we understand. Waves of love on this beach tonight. Moonlit hearts shining oh so bright. In the tide our souls start to dance, falling deeper with every chance. Waves of love on this beach tonight. Moonlit hearts shining oh so bright. In the tide our souls start to dance, falling deeper with every chance. Sandcastles as our dreams begin to shore, building up together evermore. Sea breeze brushes soft across our skin. With you here, let the adventure begin. Stars ignite, reflecting in your eyes. In your arms, the ocean's lullabies. Tide rising high as we touch the sky. Lost in you right where love lies. Waves of love on this beach tonight. Moonlit heart shining oh so bright. In the tide
All right. Thanks for listening. That was the Waves of Love R&B version for it, and you could see those sections. I think my favorite part was in chorus 2 where the male sings it, and then everybody they both come in together and sing. That was pretty cool. Let's go over to the final one I wanted to show you here today. This one is the 70s. So I tried. This is actually the first one I got to work. So I'm showing you actually backwards. So I wanted to start with the best first and go to the the ones that were okay as we go through this video. So this one was a partial success. I tried using 70s pop ballads. I was like, I feel like 70s pop like made me think of the Carpenters and stuff like that. They're gonna have like a lot of ballads in there, so I was hoping by choosing that genre that I would get more success out of it. It was okay. This is the prompt that I use. I use 70s pop ballad, 70s pop ballad, so 3 times 70 pop ballad. Then I tried male and female duet, just like a whole bunch of times in there, and and then I use just duet at the very end to kind of fill it out. So again, I added these notes after the fact. They're not part of the prompt, but the male and female did alternate singing the verses. So I've got verse one, male singer, and he sings it. And then you're going to hear verse two, female singer, and she sings it. In the chorus, it was mostly the female singer. So even though I wanted them to be like harmonizing together, like I Got You Babe, like Sonny and Cher or something like that, they didn't really do that. It was just mostly the female. Now, that thing that I showed you before, where I wanted them to trade off parts with the star star over here, right here, this one it worked. So, uh, I think I'm just gonna try to jump to the bridge to save time for this video. But I'll show you that this one they actually did trade off parts, which was cool. And then let's see, the first chorus before the well, we already talked about this. After the bridge, the female sings the first chorus, and then the male sings on the second chorus after the bridge. And it's kind of hard to tell if there's a background voice, but it's so hard to tell. It's to me, it's not really enough to call it duet. And then at the third chorus after the bridge, the female sings everything except the male singer sang the final line. And then at the ending with the melismatic O's, it doesn't do it at all. But I think that's because maybe that type of or whatever, that I don't think that really fits in the 70s pop genre so very well. So I think that's why I didn't really do it more than maybe like my R&B genre. So to save time, just trust me in the beginning that it worked. That it was just a male singer and then just a female singer. But let's jump to the bridge to show you how it what's the word I'm looking for? How they traded off parts. I'm gonna try to find that. So we're looking around for this, and then we'll just listen through to the end. Okay, so we'll just check out this.
Waves of love on this beach tonight. Singing your let the adventure begin. Stars ignite, reflecting in your eyes. In your arms, the ocean's lullaby. Tide rising high as we touch the sky. Lost in you, right where love lies. Waves of love on this beach tonight. Moonlit hearts shining oh so bright. In the tide, our souls start to dance, falling deeper with every chance. Waves of love on this beach tonight. Moonlit hearts shining oh so bright. In the tide, our souls start to dance, falling deeper with every chance. Waves of love on this beach tonight. Moonlit hearts shining oh so bright. In the tide, our souls start to dance, falling deeper with every chance.
so that was my final song I wanted to show you. If you may have noticed, it didn't actually start with the male singer. The female singer started, and they didn't trade off two lines. They traded off each individual line, which actually I think turned out better than what I had typed in. So sometimes Suno gives you something that's cooler than what you were looking for. So that is about it. That's how to make duets. I expect I might come out with another video on this because this is just the beginning, I think. I'm still playing around with this, but I wanted to get this out there so it can help you, those of you who want to write duets. Um, that's pretty much it. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments. As always, especially leave me feedback about how I can make this channel better. Please let me know what kind of videos you want to learn about. I would love to make videos. Please help me, give me ideas so I can help you. Uh, Please let me know any constructive feedback about how I can make my videos better, or if you just liked it, let me know. It always helps, keeps me going. It's not always easy to keep putting yourself out there every day, so or not every day, but you know what I mean, every week. So anyway, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you all. And then give me a like if you found the video helpful, and subscribe if you're a Suno user and you want to keep learning and having fun with all of us in this channel. Again, let's all have fun making music. This is CBAI. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Take care.